Welcome back to Sunshine&Side-AIs, where we discuss AI privacy and ethics. So, you've seen all the artists and writers suing AI companies, right? And you hear the tech CEOs mumbling the same two words over and over again: fair use. What is this magic spell they think absolves them of everything? Let's get into it. Fair use is the legal doctrine that essentially says, hey, sometimes you can use copyrighted stuff without permission. Think book reviews, parody, education, actually useful things. This doctrine includes four factors: purpose, nature of the work, how much you use, and market impact. Now enter our AI overlords who apparently read the Copyright Act and thought, you know what this needs? More audacity. They're arguing that scraping millions of copyrighted works to train their models is transformative because they're not copying, they're just, learning patterns, like a really expensive parrot with a computer science degree. First, the purpose and character. The big word here is transformative use. AI companies claim they're not just copying art and books, they're transforming them into a brilliant new tool by feeding them to an algorithm. Creators, on the other hand, call this for what it is: commercial scale copying to build a product that will ironically put them out of business. Not so transformative when the AI spits out something that looks suspiciously like their work. Second, the nature of the work. Was it a creative masterpiece or a phone book? Fair use is a little more generous if you copy from a list of facts. But these AI models were trained on novels, paintings, poetry, the most creative stuff on the planet. That's not a great look for the fair use argument. Third, the amount you use. Did you take a sentence or the whole book? Well, the AI companies ingested massive data sets that include copyrighted works, often via web scraping. Their defense? We had to. How else could our machine learn? Not sure how well this argument will play out in court. Well, I guess we will see. And finally, the big one, the effect on the market. Did your use destroy the original creator's ability to make a living? The AI side says, no, we're making tools. But every artist and writer are watching clients say, why pay you when I can get it for cheap from a robot you unwillingly trained? This isn't a hypothetical threat, it's happening right now. The AI companies keep saying their use is transformative and benefits society. Copyright holders are like, cool story, pay us. And honestly, both sides have points. AI training does create new capabilities, but it also involves copying entire works to potentially compete with those same works. At the end of the day, the creator's argument is simple: a copy is a copy. Even Louis Vuitton makes mistakes.